Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all really good. Today I'm just going to have a bit of a chill one, to be honest. I'm working on a longer video this week that I'm going to be posting on Sunday, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. But it is taking up more of my time. I just thought today I could just sit down, do a quick get ready with me, just have a bit of a chat, let you guys get to know me a little bit. Anyways, yeah, that's all I have for an intro, so without any further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to start by using a primer. The primer I normally go for is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, just because I love a dewy look. It's just gorgeous, like it's so gorgeous, and it gives me a little bit of colour as well, which I need. Also, literally ignore this spot on my lip. Nobody asked it to the party, but I'm actually trying out like a new, don't hate me for going straight from this, it's my own face. I'm actually trying out a new like vitamin supplement. Couldn't get my words out then. It made my skin, like it purged my skin so bad, but like normally that's a good thing, because I normally just get spots like around my chin sort of area, which is just like hormonal, and it purged so much, but now it genuinely looks like it's starting to like clear up, which is awesome. This is in number 4, which is called medium. And then I just grab a brush and just sort of blend it out a little bit. But yeah, so I have high hopes for the supplement. I actually was on Accutane for like 7 months and it completely cleared my skin up, and my skin was wonderful, minus like a lot of scarring and a lot of real like bad dryness. But now my skin seems to be getting oily again, literally since quarantine, so I don't know if that's got anything to like do with it. This supplement definitely seems to be helping. I mean, I've only been on it for probably about 2.5 weeks now, and it does say that you have to give it a minimum of a month to really work, which like you would expect from anything, because obviously your actual skin cycle is 28 days, so any new treatment or any new supplement etc that you're trying to use to treat your skin, you should always give it 28 days. That goes for like moisturizers, cleansers, everything. You should give it 28 days, because that's, especially with things like supplements or things like retinol etc, what it's essentially doing is increasing your cell turnover. So you actually need to give it a chance to do that basically. Purging is good. It means that your cells are turning over much quicker than normal. And one thing with like purge spots as well, like as opposed to like normal ones, is that they come and go so much quicker than a normal spot. I am just going to go in now with just my foundation stick, which is the BareMinerals one in Birch 1.5. In all honesty, for the whole first kind of like couple of weeks of quarantine, I wore absolutely no makeup. I feel like I've only started wearing a little bit every day for the past like week or so, and only because I've just been feeling not down, but like just a little bit like a bit weird, which I'm sure everyone else can probably like sympathise with. I've just been feeling a bit weird and a bit not myself, so I thought it'd probably be quite nice to just put a little bit of makeup on and make myself feel a bit better with it. I am now going to go in with a little bit of concealer. Again, I'm going to be using the BareMinerals concealer in Fair. I do normally use light, I just got Fair like as a whim, and I definitely prefer light, but it's okay. I can never not put a face when I'm doing makeup. I'm always like, Another super exciting, well, exciting for me, thing that's sort of happening in my life at the minute as well, that I've kind of pushed myself to do, and I'm so glad that I have, is I've started again, like, and it sounds so cliche, and honestly it's gonna make some people cringe, but I've started like my fitness journey, which is super exciting to me. I've always fluctuated with fitness. I used to go through times of being super motivated and being like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go out and run and do this and do that. And I used to play badminton, which, don't laugh, it's actually pretty strenuous. And I used to dance and I used to do all of this, and kind of in the past couple of years I've neglected that a little bit. So I usually let that sit for a little bit before I blend it in. I'm now going to go in with the brow gel from Benefit in shade 3. So I've been watching loads of sort of like fitness bloggers and gurus and stuff like that, and it's been so motivating to me. I think the difference with starting this journey now as opposed to before is that before it was always about aesthetics for me. It was always about like, you're doing this so you can look this kind of way, you're doing this so you can like fit into those clothes, etc, etc, which the general consensus is that that's not a good motivator for you. That is not something that's really going to get you up and get you enjoying things. In fact, it can actually be quite detrimental to your mental well-being whilst you're doing it. Obviously it does help, like it works for some people. I'm just going to blend the concealer in now. I don't want to go down that route of weighing myself and actually like fixating on the numbers, because that's, for me, I don't find that helps me at all. It actually kind of does the exact opposite. This time I just want to be stronger. Like that's my main goal, is I just want to feel stronger in myself, and I want to have more control over my muscles. And also I've decided that I want to start training in, I can never say it, calisthenics? Calisthenics, is that how you say it? Calisthenics? Yeah, I think that's how you say it. I'm not 100% sure. I really want to start training that. I think that would be so cool. I really want to do a pull-up. That's my first goal. Actually, no, my first goal is to do 10 push-ups, like fully proper push-ups. I can do 10 push-ups on my knees, and I can do about 3 at a very push on, like in pushed out. How do you say it? Just proper ones. I just want to like bosh them out. Those are my first goals. And also, if anyone wants to like join me on my journey, like I'd be completely happy to post more things about that on here. If that is something that you'd be interested in, just comment down below and let me know, because yeah, that would be quite fun for me. I've been telling people who are close to me, I've been like posting on like Strava and stuff like that, because I find that if I tell people, if I put it out there, then it kind of holds me accountable. When other people know, it's kind of that, you're not scared of being judged, but almost then you have other people to motivate you besides yourself as well, which is super important. I think it's quite important to have people who are gonna like be part of a community, or be like have your friends, your family who are gonna motivate you, and I'm quite lucky that I do have that as well. I'm just gonna go in with a bit of cream contour. It's the Infallible Loreal Paris Longwear Shaping Stick. Ooh, I'm just gonna put that like in the usual places. And I think a massive turning point for me as well in like fitness in general was quitting smoking. So I used to smoke about a year ago, maybe just over a year ago that I quit. And I didn't go cold turkey, I went onto a vape first, and then used that to quit by going down like nicotine levels, which like I know that there's so much controversy over vapes, but it did actually really help me. And I think the issue with them is that people use them as a substitute as opposed to a tool to help you. After a while, it wasn't even so much the actual nicotine that I was craving, it was just like the motions of doing it. But I've definitely, since stopping, I've 100% noticed over time such an improvement in my stamina and my cardio like ability. Like it's just improved so much, which is really cool. And it's really cool, I think that's another thing that's super motivating, is it's cool when you can really like not so much see results, but when you can feel results. That's awesome. Like I love that. Like for this morning, for example, so this week I've been trying to run every single day. So far so good. I know it's only Tuesday now when I'm filming this, but I've been trying to run every single day, and I'm not like the fastest runner, don't get me wrong. I really have started enjoying it though, which I think is a turning point. My goal is to get my 5k to under 30 minutes, and this morning I did it in 31:20, so I'm literally a minute and 20 off from my goal, which is really cool. I also just feel like I've just been talking about fitness for like this whole thing, so let's talk about other things. Obviously Birch just put out his lovely announcement that got everyone so confused. 'Cause I'm a bit slow at processing information. Once it's there I'm good, but like the actual someone talking, my brain receiving and then processing it is a little bit delayed. And I was literally sat there and like by the time I'd like processed what the first thing he said, I was then like so lost and so confused. It's a scary time, it really is. I think more so just because people just don't know where they stand. Like that to me is like such an uneasy thing when you just don't know where you stand or like what's going on. I'm just gonna take my Vichy Dermablend setting powder. I'm just gonna I just sort of put it into the lid a little bit and like tap it off. And then I sort of just place it around because we still want that like dewy-ish look. And I don't really put it like, I don't really put it here at all. Like around I put it a bit on the contour but not really on where we're going to be highlighting, because I normally put a liquid highlighter there and I feel like it sits a lot better if it's not on powder. Okay. And then I just go in with a little bit of bronzer, like powder bronzer. I'm going to be using the Too Faced, face has a T on the end of it now, Too Faced Natural Face Palette, and I just sort of lightly blend that on top. Just take it up on the forehead a little bit. I have a huge forehead, so it needs all the help it can get, really. Now I'm going to go in with a blusher. I'm going to be using the BareMinerals Gen Nude, that peach though, which I literally love the name of it, it's so funny. And it's kind of like a peachy colour, would you ever have guessed? I now do a bit of highlighter, so I'm going to use my liquid highlighter from BareMinerals. So this is the BarePro Glow liquid highlighter in the shade Free. I literally love this so much. It's like one of my favourite products from BareMinerals. I actually mix it in with my liquid foundation sometimes when I wear liquid foundation. So I normally just pop a little bit on my hand, like a little goes such a long way. And then I just pop it. I just love it for like a natural makeup look because it is so natural. Like I really hope that the light is picking up on that because it just looks so pretty. A bit much. I do think it's crazy that people still aren't taking lockdown seriously. Oh my gosh. I saw a video yesterday of like this lady, and it was in England I'm pretty sure, but it was like the clip I saw was from like Australian news, and it was of this lady who was like in a shop and she was getting super mad at one of the people in there, thinking he was like worked there but he was actually a customer, but getting mad at him because he wasn't social distancing like properly apparently, like you didn't get to see that part. And so she attacked him, like literally had her hands around his neck and they were shouting at each other. And like that to me is like mind-boggling because you've just gotten mad that he's not social distancing, yet you're literally face to face with him and you're probably spitting all over each other. Like what? People are so mental. So this next product that I use is actually meant to be an eyeshadow, but I use it as highlighter, and you have to use a very minimal bit. So it's called, again, BareMinerals, and like I said, it's an eyeshadow, but it's like a loose eyeshadow, and it's called Queen Phyllis. It's so stunning. It's like a champagne-y sort of colour. I don't know if that's reflecting, but it's literally stunning. And then I just sort of blend it into where I had the liquid highlighter. Live for the glow. So whilst I'm doing mascara, I'm just going to I always do this, I'm going to look crazy for a second, but when I put my mascara on, I always have a lip scrub on first. So this is just the one from Lush. It's the Mint Julips one. I've literally had this since Christmas. They last so long though, I use it almost every day. Oh, I literally cannot wait for this spot on my lip to go. Next we're going to be doing mascara. So I actually have this little one from Lancome that I got in like a little gift set that I love. It's Hypnose. I feel like it doesn't dry your eyelashes out either, which is like so good. Now I'm literally just going to put like a tiniest little bit of lipstick. I sort of just like put it in the middle and then I just blend it out with my fingers. And that is the Estee Lauder lipstick in 111 Quiet Raw. Now they do have a 111 still like available, however it's not this particular shade in Quiet Raw. This was discontinued and I got it for like £6, so love that for me. And then just to finish it all off, I just grabbed some setting spray, which is the NYX Dewy Finish one. Give it a little shakaroo. And I'll just fan it off. So that is my finished quarantine look. It's been quite nice just to sit down and have a little bit of a chat. If you did enjoy, please make sure to subscribe. That would really help me out a lot, and I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you could give this video a thumbs up, that would be also really lovely. When you do subscribe, make sure you've got the notification bell turned on. I hope you guys have a lovely day. Bye!